Some people ask me to make some videos in Formentera. It is my birthday today and I'm traveling with Balearia. The reason I use Balearia is because they have so many options, over 30 sails per day, and it's just so convenient. It's only 30 minutes, so if you are coming to Ibiza, do consider it. Over 1 million people come to Balearia. I apologise for the noise in the background, but it is what it is. So let's head over to Formentera. It's a bit doomy and gloomy today, but that's the way it is. We are now on the rooftop of the ferry. You can see Dalvia in the back. For those that don't know, and I know many of you don't know because you all get so trapped with coming to San Antonio and Playa d'Embossa, Formentera is a not so little island. A lot of people have this perception that it is a small island and you can only go around it on bikes. It's a huge island, multiple towns, lots to do, lots to see, lots of beach clubs, lots of restaurants and multiple hotels. I have no idea where we're staying tonight. I didn't book it, but I think we're staying in a private apartment somewhere on the island, which is the mystery. So what you see is what you get. I haven't actually booked a car or a motorbike just yet. We're going to go and check the prices. Prices of the cars are pretty high considering to the prices in Ibiza at the moment. Because the island has sort of stretched out in Ibiza, there seems to be decent rates on the car rental at the moment. So if you are thinking of exploring, do check out the websites available to you. I always recommend OK Mobility or something like Moto Luis. But for today we're here with Balearia and you can see Dalvia in the background. Enough talking, let's get over there, and hopefully tomorrow will be bright and blue and we'll get to explore the island and hopefully we get to see a nice sunset. I'm looking forward to going somewhere nice to watch the sunset in Formentera. We have just arrived in paradise. Despite it being a little bit of a dull day, you can see the blue waters behind me. Now imagine what they look like when it is pinging with sunshine. Hopefully you'll see that tomorrow. Smooth sailing with Balearia. 20 minutes. Obviously the ferry is now docking. The ferry does hold a lot of cars, so once that gets backed up we will be on to the little town and go and find a car or a motorbike. I think we're going to get a car because it is a little bit dull. And we met a really good boy. ¿Cómo se llamas?
Ray.
Ray. Hello Ray. Bye bye.
Bye.
And it was as easy as that. We're here in less than 30 minutes. Obviously you don't need a passport to be here because we are still in Spain. However, you do need a passport to book the tickets. Remember to use the discount code if you do decide to come, because that's 20% off for you, and then that makes me look really good to Balearia, and maybe we can go to Mallorca and other places and just go and explore Spain. Just rented a car for 24 hours. It is 84 euros. The guy has kindly given me off 4 euros because it's my birthday, so I have enough for 2 coffees, he said. Great discount. Put it into context, I could get a car in Ibiza this month for 500 euros. So obviously Formentera being a small island, we didn't shop around, we went to the first place. They're in there doing the paperwork. But yeah, that gives you an idea. These vlogs do add up very quickly, and we haven't even got to a restaurant. Formentera is predominantly a bit more of a higher end place. It is a lot of celebrities that come here. Your Messis, your Ronaldos and your Johnny Depps and all the stars of the world football scene. Everyone comes here on their yachts and they usually park it outside in Cesaletas and they get chauffeured in on the little boats. So yeah, it is a beautiful place. It's worth visiting it, and you can do it on a budget. Maybe one day I'll do it on a budget, but this is my birthday and I don't come here that often, so we're going to make the most of it. I'm being treated to a lot of things as well, so So we've got the car. Top tip, take a video when you're renting the car out. Obviously here in Formentera, you're here for a short stay, so they have the upper hand. But all good so far. We just arrived at the hotel apartment. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it looks beautiful. It's called La Masaya. This is super pretty. What am I doing? What am I doing? Wow, look at this. I just want to point out, this is not an ad. It's my birthday. Say happy birthday in the comments. But look at this. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. We actually met the guy and he was so nice, the owner. Him and his lovely wife. We had a good chat and spent about half an hour chatting. Apparently the breakfast in here is insane. But yeah, that's just incredible. It's like a little garden sort of. Look at the bathroom. So I'll have a chat with the owner and I'll put everything in the description because this is incredible. Look at that. For those asking, believe it or not, I'm not 21. I'm actually 34, would you believe it? And I got a muffin. Oh, look at that. A couple of muffins for a muffin. We're gonna go for food and sunset. Sorry, it shouldn't speak with a mouth full, but it is what it is. We're gonna go for sunset, don't know where we're gonna go. Just made it to the Brone, which is one of my favorite little places to come here with sunset view in Formentera. Woody Van Eyden brought me here for the first time. If you know the trance scene, you'll know Woody Van Eyden. I better switch that lock on. The only thing I'm worried about is we might not get a table. How cool is that? Because we didn't book in advance, typically probably not going to get a table. Sadla, fully booked, absolutely rocking in there. Gutted, devastated. I don't know what to do now.
October in my heart, left for a long time, it poured me where I'm meant to be. This isn't the reason to like any season, this reason why I'm still here.
We found a new place and we booked in 3 minutes down the road. I've always wondered what this place is like. Well guys, I hope you're enjoying this experience of Formentera and all the days that I have lived here. That was remarkably one of the best sunsets I've ever seen. Just look at how incredible. The restaurant here is perched on the cliff edge. And yeah, I just noticed there's a big drop here. I've actually always been curious about that restaurant. I had the steak, as you can see. You can imagine how much it was going to cost. As it is my birthday, we are treating ourselves. But I won't repeat the price because my mum watches these vlogs and she'll be ashamed of me. However, it was alright. I've had better steaks. I've had much better steaks in much lesser restaurants, let's just say. But it was alright, it was satisfactory. I would have been, if I would have, yeah, nah, it was alright. I think we made the mistake of ordering steak in Formentera, while ideally we should be ordering seafood, so I'll give them that. Probably wasn't, it wasn't bad, it just wasn't amazing, especially for the price. But yeah, I think we're gonna have a bit of an early night tonight, and then the place we're staying apparently does a really famous breakfast, and then we'll have that and then go and explore the island. But yeah, it is a really good birthday so far. I'm really starting to enjoy this side of life. It's a bit different to what I usually do, but yeah, amazing. Speechless kinda. 34 guys, 34. I came to Ibiza when I was 18, moved here when I was 20, now I'm 34, nearly half my lifetime I've spent here. Wow. Good morning. That was a beautiful breakfast, by the way. I got woke up at 5 AM by the helicopter. It was one of the emergency helicopters. I don't know what it was doing, but it circled this area really low. You could feel the vibrations coming in, but I checked on the flight app and it was the hospital one. So transfers from Mallorca, if somebody's seriously hurt, they generally helicopter them from Ibiza to Mallorca if it's serious. But I don't know why the helicopter had to go around 3 or 4 times at 5 AM. Breakfast was nice, a little touch for the candle. The weather today in Formentera unfortunately is cloudy, and this is where it breaks my heart because I want to show Formentera in its natural beauty, its natural light. The blue waters, the turquoise blue waters, are unmatched around most of the world. So yeah, we're going to check out at 11. I am in the same t-shirt. I brought a load of sports clothes with the intentions of getting up and going for a jog to watch the sunrise, but who am I kidding, that wasn't going to happen. I've got a shirt packed because we're going to my friend's villa later in Ibiza for a flamenco party. Don't know if I'll be recording that, but that's kind of where we're going. And yeah, we're going to explore Formentera. Have zero plans, just play it by ear, jump in the car and see where we go. So we've just came to the lighthouse. I thought we could walk all the way here. The last time I was here, I think I drove right up to it. It's quite worrying because it's away over there. There's plenty of people as well. Just had to park the car in a secure car parking. Somebody may have not locked the car. So this is actually one of 3, wow, that's a big seagull. This is actually one of 3 lighthouses in Formentera. Between Ibiza and Formentera there are 10 lighthouses, and between Ibiza, Formentera, Menorca and Mallorca is about 36. And this is obviously not manned by a human anymore, it's all sort of done mechanically in Ibiza, so the controls are done in Ibiza for all the lighthouses here in Formentera and Ibiza. And yeah, you can see we're on the cliff edge, and you can see why there is a lighthouse. Don't want to go too far close to the edge because there is a massive drop. And that's not actually the one I've been to, so that's a new one for me. The other big one, can't for the life remember the name of it, I apologise. But I'll put all the information as I do in the description. I'm not the best tour guide, I'm just a guy who roams around with a camera. I think there's a cave over here as well, so we'll go and have a look at that. Just came down this hole. We're in a cave. Oh. Ah, there's loads of more people here. Ruined it. So we came all the way down the cave. Didn't expect somebody to be selling. Oh, 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 oh! I need to be so careful, guys. Oh, the anxiety just hit me there. Oh. Oh. One slip and you are dead. You need to be careful on them shoes, by the way. So I did say there was 10 lighthouses between Ibiza and Formentera. I can only think of one at Portnex, another one off the coast of Calacompta on the other hill, and then there's the one at Cala Vicente, which is an old building. It's incredible. I've never actually shown that, but it's not an actual functioning lighthouse, and I can't think of any other ones unless it means the watchtowers. Then there is obviously probably 10. Biggest town in Formentera. There's over 3,000 people are residents here. I see the little Volkswagen van I always see in Instagram pictures, so I'm going to go up and have a look at it. It's outside one of the restaurants. But yeah, I didn't really want to film too much on the beach. The blue waters do look amazing, but there is a lot of topless women and kids, and I don't want to have that reputation of videoing on beaches. Well, from a distance it's alright, but it can be a bit invasive, you know. We just had some dinner at a little place called La Dente. It is an Italian. Met a lovely Italian girl there. She was really helpful. We had the sea bass and the swordfish carpaccio. Was it swordfish? Swordfish carpaccio. Good. And yeah, it's right by the beach as well, so perfect if you're in this area. What a place. The weather has changed. The views up here were the highest point of Formentera. Looking on the road, unfortunately I was driving so I couldn't really get properly stopped. But I'm going to go back down and try and see if I can show you the absolute, it's like turquoise blue waters. You can see there's another lighthouse here behind me, a little restaurant. Honestly, if you're ever thinking of coming to Formentera, do it. So peaceful. I'm now recording on my phone, may I add. I've had some problems with my camera and I still haven't fixed it. Oh Jesus. So to give you an idea, I just went to the toilet and nearly missed the whole trip. So we're already back in Ibiza. Takes about 3 minutes to dock, less, and before you know it we'll be back down at the bottom of Dalvia in time for some cocktails. Nah, as I mentioned before, I have my friend's villa party. I wasn't really going to make a vlog, but since it was my birthday and I was doing quite a bit, I thought why not. So here we are back on the island. As I said at the start of the vlog, if you click the link in the description, that will get you 20% off your trip to Formentera. And like I said, they're going so often. There's actually one going by me right now. A lovely big deck to catch the sun. Not only do Balearia do ferries to Formentera and Ibiza, they do the whole mainland Spain as well, and Mallorca. So do check the website out and see if something tickles your fancy. Just look how stunning it looks here over Dalvea now. There's not really that many yachts at this time of year, but they're coming. They'll be here soon. Yeah, you can see the Balearia kind of rule the roost in Ibiza as well. Look, there's another one. This is the smaller ferry, the fast ferry, the eco-friendly one. Over 1 million visitors to Formentera as well. It is a big island, despite people thinking it's a small island. Of course it's small, but there's so much to do, so much to see. I couldn't fit it all in. Of course the weather got good when we were just about to leave. But for sure I'll be back doing more videos. I met quite a lot of people in Formentera, and I don't really think too many people do consistent videos in Formentera, so it could be a little bit of a gap in the market for me. But time will tell.